This is a serious show.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to this new episode of Be For Real. We're going a little bit more Disney theme this time. I'm kind of excited for it. You know, we have some newcomers to Disney, some old, fans of Disney. I know I'm one. I know David's one. David loves Disney, and we love it too. So, we're going to start off with a hot take. Anyone got a hot take they want to start with? David?
Oh,
Yeah, you go.
You're gonna start. You're gonna start.
Oh,
You're gonna start.
All right, go ahead, Angelo.
Beauty and the Beast it's so overrated.
At the which one though?
I don't.
The original
Cartoon
animated?
one?
The animated. one.
L take.
L take. I just think it's boring. Like I don't know. I've never it's been on and I'm like, yeah, I'll try to watch it this time, and then I'm like there's just better plots, out there. Even that Disney has made. I mean, I love My Little Mermaid. I love, I don't even know.
Did you say My Little Mermaid?
Yeah.
It's not My Little Pony, bro.
You know what I mean?
Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Do you know what the name of the mermaid is, though?
Ariel.
Ariel.
It's
Yeah, no, that's
Ariel.
cool. Yeah, I'm with that.
I mean, I'm a sports guy, guys. I don't watch Disney all day. I don't even have Disney Plus, so.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, you're not missing much. Unless you're
High School
a big
Musical.
Disney guy like me, and you're going back into the vault. You're not missing much. I loved Disney as a child. It was everything I grew up in. Now, the company's pretty massive and stuff like that. My hot take is Disneyland adults and the people who are doing cosplay and stuff like that. Those people deserve jail time. Those people are crazy. People are cutting kids in line to be oh, I want to go on Ariel ride. I want to go on Winnie the Pooh. Bro, this is a 6-year-old child. What?
And then
You see the Disney adult TikToks for that?
Dude, those people are so weird. Why are you dressing up like Snow White, bro?
When they have or a Mickey Mouse.
Yes.
Oh, dude. And then you go to their rooms at their houses and they have a whole room with the
and it's
stuffed
like-
animals. Yes, dude. Those people deserve prison.
It's bad, bro.
Get out of here. It's supposed to be for the innocence of your child. Or if you're watching an old school movie.
Yeah, how do you not get tired of it too? Because I think Disney was amazing back in the day.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, but now
New
there's
movies are
no
trash,
way.
bro.
There's no way you're oh yeah, I love the new.
Turning Red, bro.
Yeah,
Who saw that movie? Did you see that movie?
I did not.
Did you see that movie?
Penny.
Nobody saw that movie.
Nobody cares about that.
Nobody cares.
Nobody.
All right, Sam, you got a hot take? Because I have two.
I do. So, I've gone to Disney World a few times. Maybe 3.
The one in Florida?
Yes.
I've never
the one
been.
in Florida. Not California. The
I
California
think you know
one.
the Florida one.
I've been
yeah.
The only
I
thing
know
good
both.
about the California, I'll add this on. The only thing good about the California one is the Cars track. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
dude, I've heard that's
only
so
thing,
sick.
the only thing good about it. But no,
heard
my
that's
hot
so
take is
sick.
Magic Kingdom's the worst 4 out of the 4.
That's valid. That's valid.
I don't know if it is valid or not because people
have
really
Animal
people really love the castle. Okay, I get it, but that's
don't
it.
do anything.
You don't do. You just walk through it.
Dude, it's only for people.
Exactly.
You could spend
So you didn't have Disney World set up.
$10,000 to
Disney World set up
stay
a
at
full
Magic
separate
Kingdom if
park.
you're a girl.
Oh, so yeah. So let me explain. So
Real
there's
quick,
there's
yeah.
4 different kingdoms in Disney World. There's Magic Kingdom, so it's a lot like Disney Princess.
It's like Cinderella's Castle or
Yes,
something.
there's all those different.
It's the
There's Hollywood Studios, which is movies, action
that's
movies,
fire.
Star Wars. There's
there's
Animal
that's
Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom number
Animal
1.
Kingdom, which is the safari. There's
And they got roller coasters.
I've heard
they
Animal
have
Kingdom as the worst.
Avatar.
I've heard it from other people that.
and then there's
I don't
Epcot,
think it
which
is.
Number 1.
like Epcot. It's futuristic.
Yeah, that's you could go all over the country.
I saw a
the
viral
world,
video
the
of
world.
some kid cutting in line for some Epcot thing.
Yeah, and what's the 5th one?
Is it Splash Mountain? No.
No,
No,
is
that
it the
got
Avatar or
canceled.
something?
It's the
No.
is it the water park? Is that water park?
Yes,
not
the
count?
water park.
Downtown.
Yes.
It's downtown. It's
Downtown
Disney Springs.
Downtown
Downtown
Disney.
Disney?
Yeah.
It's now Disney Springs. It got
Is
changed.
that the 5th one?
Yeah.
Is that?
Well, it's
that's
kind of
part
like
of Epcot.
No.
You have to get
There's
a
only
separate
4
bus.
actual kingdoms.
And then the 5th one is more of the shopping
What's the
spree for
water?
adults.
What's the water park?
That's in Disney Springs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they changed. I hate that because downtown
Magic
Disney Center
Kingdom,
stuff-
though, if you get out of the princess stuff, and if you go to the all the way to the left, where it's you're going on roller coasters and you're doing I forget what they call it, but there's old timey one.
Yes.
And then there's
Yes.
the cars and Lightning McQueen and Toy Story one. That's sick.
Who goes
But,
to
the
the-
front's what?
The
Who goes
only
to
two
Disney,
they
who
have.
goes to Magic Kingdom is oh, dude, I can't wait to go into the Hall of Presidents, bro. I'm so excited.
Bro, I can't wait to
I can't walk. I can't
go
wait
to the
walk
beauty
under-
parlor or
yes,
something.
I can't wait
As
to walk down the
somebody who thinks all the Disney movies that have like
The princess ones.
all the princess ones. I mean, some of them are better than others, but
Some of them are actually fire. You can't even lie. Some of them are fire.
Tangled's
Bro, I
fire.
love the Princess and the Frog growing
That's
up.
fire movie.
Like, and
Tangled,
I love
bro.
Aladdin.
Tangled's- I
I,
like
love
Tangled.
Aladdin. Like, don't get me wrong, they have bangers, but like, I feel like there's. I mean, it sounds like there's way.
Pro
better
move.
ones.
You go to any
Magic
park,
Kingdom.
especially Disney. Go to any park. You go to you get in early.
Yeah.
Like right when it opens. You go to the back first. You go all the way to the back and you work your way back
Is
front.
I like it.
Magic
Yeah. I like it.
Kingdom like at the front. Like,
Magic Kingdom's at the front, right?
Yes.
So and like that's
Yeah.
also like not the coolest part. You go
Yeah,
to the
exactly.
back and you
So
go to the
people are like,
coolest
"Oh,
parts.
this is
and
They have, like,
slides,
Avatar
and then you
on
go
it.
back. I never been to that one.
I haven't been to that one, but my
But-
sister had gone a few years ago and she said it was cool.
What'd
Dude,
you know?
I've seen
Avatar, because it's like 3D.
Okay, so
And,
Avatar,
you know, Star Wars is in Hollywood.
Avatar Land. So I was there at the Avatar Land. It is awesome. It's the line for the ride, which basically you sit on a bike and you like lean forward and fly through. It's awesome. The line is like devious in the summer too.
It used to be like Test Track.
We waited
I think
for-
Test Track's still pretty big.
Test Track is in Hollywood Studios.
But yeah, but it's still pretty big, but the line was insane.
Dude,
it would be like
we waited an hour and a
mile.
half in that line in the middle of the summer for
you were probably
Avatar. It was
big,
bad, man. It was bad.
Bro was.
It was bad.
Yeah.
And then also what they did with the Star Wars. So do you know what they did with the Star Wars?
Yeah,
Rise of
dude.
Resistance? You have to sign up for it the night before, and then you have to come like
So
it's like an
lame.
appointment. It's really weird. Yes.
Wow.
You have to
Are
make
you
an appointment
so
for
lame?
this ride. And
Star
then
Wars Land is actually sick, but
it is
like,
fantastic.
because you're now like part of the movie. Like, they have
Yeah, dude.
stormtroopers
Yes.
keeping you in
Dude,
and all that.
it's like there's like actual
yeah,
like
I've seen that
story.
because
They, like, talk
dude,
to you
I've
and
seen, like,
stuff.
a
I hate that they
bunch
took
of
out the
stuff
old
on
one, though.
TikTok.
The old
Yeah.
one was kind of
Because
fun.
they'll like talk to you and be like.
No, they have that one in there.
They still do?
Yes.
Oh, I thought I was
It's
told
still
it got removed, and I was
No,
so upset.
no.
'Cause I actually kind of like that one.
There's no fun fact. There's nobody at that now, and so my dad and I literally went one time, and we just went through it over and over again.
yeah, you can do that now.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there's nobody else there.
But that's actually a good ride too.
It is. It's a
It was a good
fantastic
ride. And when I
Yeah.
heard that they took it away, I was like, there's no way you're going to take it
No,
away.
they didn't
'cause
take it
so
away. It's
popular.
just like in the front. So like a lot of people like actually like this one famous dude. He like went on that one. He's like, all right, I gotta go home now. Like that was Star Wars Land, and he missed the whole thing. So he had to come back, and he's like, oh no, there's a door. Like there's a whole cave behind that.
Nowadays,
Like,
at that point, they just walk straight by because they
Yes.
know.
Yes.
What do they call it? What do they call the
Star Wars Land?
Yes. There's a name for it. But anyways, it's Galaxy's Edge.
Galaxy's Edge. Yep.
They just go straight to that.
So I think my hot take is going to lean more towards the way foods are shaped, and does rely to Disney, because Disney is very good at making Mickey-shaped foods. And I tell you, to me, the hot take is that anything shaped like a Mickey head is better. I'll just be honest. Anything in
don't
Mickey-
disagree with that.
Wait, so do you know, I used to get these little travel packs at gas stations, and it had
Yes,
like cheese
dude.
cubes,
Yes, dude.
apples, and like these.
Absolutely.
Yes, and they were shipped in a Mickey Mouse container.
Yeah, they had
And it
like
was-
the ears, and then they had the big.
it was
Dude,
anything shaped.
Dude, I had Mickey
in that.
plates as a kid, bro. And you could put your sauces and then your chicken nuggets. Yeah, have you ever? Yeah.
Have those.
No,
Yeah.
have you ever been hunting? You know how they have hidden Mickeys? I don't know if you know this. They put little Mickey heads around like or shapes of Mickey heads around the park, and you gotta find them, and they're called hidden Mickeys.
Okay, yeah.
It's gotten so bad that when I come home, I'll start like, this was I think a few years ago. I would start finding Mickey heads around.
He's like, what is it, Mickey?
I mean, I would be
you're
like,
like
oh my gosh, there's a Mickey
You're
head.
like a soldier coming back from D-Day. Like you're like, oh no, I see Mickey everywhere. I see Mickey
I'd be
everywhere.
like, oh my gosh, there's a Mickey, like a hidden Mickey, or like a car or something, and it's just like oddly shaped. Like I actually liked it because I thought it was funny. It like kept the experience going. But they like did this hidden Mickey where now you like, if you look around, the closest shape to a Mickey head, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, it's a hidden Mickey, and then you realize you're not in Disney. That was the thing when I was little.
So basically, Mickey Mouse gives you PTSD.
No, I actually I found it fun
You were
because it was like I was still in
permanently
Disney.
stuck in Disney.
It made me excited to go back.
You were.
It's a good
living-
marketing
mouse.
You were living with the
mouse.
man.
It's a good marketing
Mouse gave
technique.
you schizophrenia.
It makes you want to go
I mean,
back.
It is. Everybody.
But
knows
like back to my hot take, I just
Those
think
Mickey
anything
waffles,
better.
fire.
You know
Mickey
you can buy
waffles,
the
Mickey
Mickey bars
pancakes?
like here. You can buy them down at Walmart in the neighborhood market.
dude.
You can buy like the Mickey. They're so good.
Those are fire.
I've never like tasted anything shaped.
There's nothing
Oh, but like,
special. They're
even,
just
like,
shaped
you
like
ever had
Mickey.
like this is like more of a northern thing, but like they used to shape like bagels or like different foods based on like the holiday, right? It's like, you know, like Christmas tree shaped or like bunny shaped for Easter or something like that. Like those always taste better. Or like, you know, for St. Patrick's Day when they make stuff green, it doesn't change anything, but it tastes.
In your mind, you're sitting there going,
Little Debbie Christmas tree cookie.
Yes.
in your mind, you're sitting there going, oh my gosh, this is different. We got to try it. It's better.
Absolutely.
Right. Oh yeah.
So I think we're going on to the next topic.
Capitalism.
Good marketing.
That's our next topic, capitalism.
Capitalism.
So,
Brian, what are your thoughts? Nope,
not on
never
that.
mind. Let's go.
I think I'd rather go to my B list. So we're gonna go to the next topic called the B list. It is where I give my top 4, and I want you guys to give your thoughts on it, give your opinions.
I can't.
So, my goal of this,
Go ahead. No.
Yo, what are you gonna say, bro?
my goal of this is to simply try and spark some thought coming through.
I can't wait.
Yo, if you say some wax
can't wait.
stuff, bro.
My most underrated is G4. I'm joking, no, it's not. But my 4th most underrated movie, so I'm gonna go 4 to 1.
Yep.
So 1's my most underrated of all time. My 4th underrated Disney movie of all time is Bolt. I do not think it gets talked about.
Yo, that's actually fire.
I don't.
That's a
think it gets-
banger.
I don't think it's
I know
banger.
bangers.
He knows bangers.
I know bangers, and that's a banger.
I just believe
it.
that
I like
how
it.
good of a movie it was, especially at its time, because I
That
think it was really,
storyline is so complicated. Like
It is. It's complicated for a young kid.
But like that storyline is so like adult. Like I
Yeah.
watch that now and like I can actually like that's an
Dude, I
awesome
didn't-
storyline.
exactly, like, I
It's
didn't
basically
enjoy that.
Birdman, but like dog wise.
yeah.
If anybody's seen 2015 Best Picture winner Birdman, starring Michael Keaton, but it's basically
man.
Birdman.
But like I just believe that Bolt hasn't been talked about enough, especially when you ask someone, what's your favorite movie or what's your favorite anime that's not a princess, and they don't go to Bolt.
No, that's like a fact, because I have not thought or like even like imagined Bolt in my memory for the past like.
I used to have a
10
stuffed
then
animal.
now you think of it, you're like, that's a banger.
And I like, I remember the entire movie.
When I was 7, I had a dog, like a stuffed animal Bolt, and I would always carry
I
around
was
with me
gonna
with the
name my
boat.
dog Bolt. I was like, I have to name my dog Bolt.
so cute too, bro.
He was.
He was so cute.
I always got touched in like the fire scene when he saved his owner, and I was
Yeah,
like,
dude, that was sick. He was
Spoiler
truly
alert.
became a superhero.
he
like
did.
Yeah, he did.
So I'm gonna move on to my 3rd. It's gonna be tough to one up that, but I think I did. This is one of my mom's favorite movies, and I actually like the movie, The Jungle Book.
Banger.
I don't think The
Banger.
Jungle Book is talked about
It's
enough.
like my number. That's like one of my top
I don't think
all
it's
time.
underrated. I think a lot of
I
people
don't think
talk
it's
about
underrated.
How many people have you
Okay,
talked
okay.
to that say,
No,
oh, The
no,
Jungle
no,
Book
it
is
doesn't
underrated?
get
Live action or animated?
Animated. Live action, I'm not as big. I like
Live
the
action
original.
was mid.
Yeah, it wasn't that.
Live
good.
Any
action was
live
mid.
action that's been based off of a animated, I just don't like.
I don't think it's I don't.
It could be good. I just
I
don't
would say
like
it's
it because
underrated
of
because people don't talk about it enough as like the people.
Yeah, because right away you're starting to think of the live action. You're not thinking of the animated, and the animated was.
Nah, I think.
No, I think everybody thinks of animated first, but
I agree,
when people
yes.
talk about animated of like that 60s, 70s
that's
era,
true.
Jungle Book's not one of the first
I
5
can
names you
give
come up with.
I can
Correct.
give you the casual insight because I'm a casual at all this.
Go ahead.
Like, I mean, the live action, I've heard of it, but like everybody thinks of the animated actually
Okay, good.
like first.
Everyone I've
I'm
talked
going
to.
to sell Brian's pick here.
I understand why you're saying underrated because even though it's heavily talked about and like everybody knows it, I feel like nobody's like, The Jungle Book is one of the best Disney movies of all time, and they're like, it's
I'ma
in my
sell
top
Brian's
5 or
pick here,
it's in my
too.
Top 3.
Does anybody?
So,
How
I
many people be
understand.
talking about the Jungle Book soundtrack though? That soundtrack fire. Who made
Bare
you? I want to be
necessity.
like yes.
Bare
So many
necessity.
bangers.
It's really good. It is
Even
really
the
good.
music,
Even though what's the
The
lizard?
choreography from the
What's the
monkeys.
snake?
the everything.
Ka, the snake,
Ka.
when he's like singing in the sleep, that's a banger.
The monkeys
That's a
dancing
banger.
when they had like the king monkey and they were
And
like,
I think people know this.
Shere Khan, banger.
they know it, but if they know it, why don't they
Beatles?
actually appreciate
It
it?
has
Like
so
it
much
is
depth.
so impressive.
It has
People
so much-
forget
I'm not
the
saying
Beatles were in that movie.
They were.
Like as the vultures.
No way.
Yeah, like they're like, oh, yeah.
It's just such a good movie, and I don't think
the
it
Beatles are people pretending to be the Beatles.
and it has
yeah.
a lot of depth to it. I feel like you don't just think of like the main characters. Like you think of random scenes.
Ka, Shere Khan, bro. What was
Yeah.
the Panther's name? Bagheera. That's
Yep.
a banger.
Yeah,
Mowgli.
I like it.
Mowgli.
2.
So 2. Now I don't know how much people are gonna agree with this. I love this movie personally. It's not animated. It's a live action. The Parent Trap.
I've never heard of it.
That's not. Is that a live action or is that just a movie?
That's like a movie. Like it's not a live action of one. It's
yeah.
like a true movie, but it's from Disney,
like
which
the
I always
movie.
forget.
I like the
I love
movie.
Parent Trap, and I could never get enough of watching it, especially with my sister.
Wait, which one?
I like the newer one because I haven't seen the older one yet. I haven't seen the older one.
What? Who's in the newer one?
The newer one's the redheads, the twin redheads. There's even an older one.
You
than
mean
that.
the one with Lindsay Lohan?
Yeah, Lindsay Lohan.
That's,
Well, it's not
okay, that's
twin,
the
it's
correct
her,
one.
but yeah.
Yes, that's the correct
She
one.
plays at it's one
They've
person that plays
remade
twins.
it. Like I'm talking.
Well, they had an older one,
I thought
too.
you. Well, no, yeah, the older one's like from the '60s.
I'm
It's
not
good,
as
but
big,
like
yeah.
the Lindsay Lohan's one that everybody knows. That's a good pick. I probably wouldn't have it over the other two.
Yeah,
but it's
I did it because I like it so
I-
much, and I just feel like it hasn't got enough love for how
Shout
well
out
it's put
Dennis
together.
Quaid.
And it has a great,
awesome.
It has a great.
I forgot.
No, you're good.
I-
It has a great, in my opinion, it has a great like story to it.
It does.
I think it's a really good story that you can't get old. There's not a lot of plot holes. There's some. Every movie has some, but there's not a ton of plot holes that you can poke into it.
I
Called
can't.
The Parent
The
Trap.
Parent Trap.
I can't at it because I can't comment on that directly on the movie because I have never seen that movie. However, what I will say is that I think that there are other movies that deserve to have that spot more. So I'll say one thing. I don't know if this is a hot take in itself. I think Zootopia is a great movie. I like that movie.
I like the movie.
I never watched it.
Shakira?
DuckTales. I think DuckTales is massively under.
I had DuckTales in my
I think
in the running for like fourth.
The movie or the show?
either. I think the show's probably.
I think the show's probably better.
The show's better than the movie.
I was thinking more from movies, and I just don't remember seeing the
fair.
movie. Like, there's a point where it's like, I guess it's called a hot take. There's a point where it's underrated because it's not talked about enough, and then there's a point where it's not even talked about enough to be underrated.
I think Moana is like a top 3.
But that's not underrated.
Nah.
No,
so many kids.
That's true.
Think about how many kids are like obsessed.
No, not even underrated. Just as if you're making.
No, it's fire, but like,
if you're making a list
can't
of
be
like top
underrated.
3 like princess movies,
You
I'd
can
put
draft
Moana
it.
up there.
You
I'd
can
put
draft
Moana
it.
up
That's fair.
We have a draft later on. You can draft it.
there. Okay.
I just think that like if you look at it, there's a point where a movie is underrated because it's not talked about enough, and then there's a point where it's not even talked about enough to be underrated. Does it make any sense?
Okay.
Like, you got to look at DuckTales, like the movie-wise. It's not even talked about to a point where it's like you can't even really throw it into a top underrated movie.
No, I think that makes it underrated. It's just like a lot of people haven't seen it. That's more of a.
That's yeah. If a lot of people see it and they start talking about it, and that's when I see like with Bolt and the Jungle Book. Some people talk about it when you tell them, they're like, "Oh my gosh, that's a great movie."
What you got one, bro?
This is where I think I'm gonna catch you all. I think you guys are all gonna love this pick, Hercules.
Bro, that's like top 3 for me.
But people are not talking about it.
Bro,
People
that's
don't
such a
say
good pick. That's my number 1 most underrated Disney movie.
Yes.
I guess I'm a casual, bro.
I've never seen
I've
it.
never seen it.
You've
before.
never
played it last
seen that
night.
movie, bro?
Hercules is so good, and the
Well, I
soundtrack
watched
is one of the
some
best.
it when we were doing.
You were writing an article,
Yeah.
I remember that. But Hercules has such a good soundtrack. It is not appreciated enough.
Bro.
And I had to talk to my friends because I was like, is it talked about too much where it's not underrated? They're like, no. And I said, you know what, you're right.
No,
because
it's
this
the
is not.
perfect amount of talked about to be
Correct.
underrated.
And there is just not enough love for who did this. DeVito's.
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito's
Danny DeVito.
a guy that does it.
Yeah, he's the Minotaur, the Centaur. Yeah.
And there are a few others that play that are like really good actors that did it.
Yeah.
And for some reason, no one talks about it as like one of their best movies. It's probably one of my all-time favorite.
Dude,
Disney
it's top 5 Disney movie for me. Easily.
It was so good, and the storyline again.
number
it's, like,
1
so
most
good.
underrated.
And it's a good way to explain almost Greek mythology, like a point
Absolutely.
to kids, and no one talks
you
about
are
it.
learning.
You are.
Learning.
You are learning about.
I learned from it last night. I'm 19 and I learned from it last night.
Wait, where are you guys watching Hercules? Last
We were doing a production night for the newspaper, and so we were printing out stuff and doing articles. So that's why he didn't watch it, but I just got stuck into it because it's such a good movie. It just wraps you in. So again,
I mean, it
to
didn't look
recap.
bad.
To recap my top 4, I'm sorry, go ahead. You were saying it didn't.
It looked like an OG good Disney movie. Like,
Yeah.
What a Disney movie.
1999,
should
like
look
one of the last of the
Yeah.
greats. So they went away from animation in
makes sense.
04.
That makes
It's also one of
So
the
it
first
was
one
one of the
like
last of the
CGI,
greats.
because the monster, the three-headed monster that
Oh,
kept
yeah,
growing,
a little bit
he had
of
a little bit of
CGI,
CGI. It was a little
yeah.
awkward looking just because it's the first time doing it, but
yeah,
it's like
but,
that's.
like, that's-
But it's
it was
like
like
a
pivotal.
mix between cartoon and animation. It wasn't exactly
Yeah.
CGI. It's like that early animation type.
It was like it was almost like the Aladdin before Aladdin.
like a very-
Because Aladdin had animation.
Aladdin had it low key. Yeah,
but people remember Aladdin.
When Jafar became like the monster at the end, they had a little bit of that
and
CGI.
and the sand tiger. The sand tiger
Yeah,
comes
bro,
up.
yeah.
So I think that like Hercules was the Aladdin before Aladdin because I don't think Aladdin was made until after.
Aladdin
People
was
hooked
before.
on more with Aladdin.
Hercules
because
was-
Aladdin was 93. Hercules was 99.
Hercules sounds.
Oh,
like
Aladdin was a
very
little bit earlier?
Yeah.
influential
Okay,
Disney
I thought it was
movie.
after.
It sounds pretty influential. for
Hercules was just
Disney
fun,
movie.
and it gave like
Great movie.
inspiring thoughts, and like we could be him too.
Yo, if we did like all-time like crushes as a kid, Meg was up there for
Oh,
me.
I could see that.
She was like awesome.
Yeah, I guess.
That was great.
So I think I'd have to.
No, bro, Hercules. Uncultured.
Hercules. So I think I'd have to give an honorable mention. I was looking at The Hunchback of Notre Dame because that was not talked about a lot. I haven't watched it fully, but I've heard from a lot of my friends that it's actually
from,
kind
like,
of a
the
pretty good movie.
60s?
I didn't think it deserved a spot up here because
a
these
little
four are better.
complicated. No, it's 90s too.
It's 90s. It's all the
It's
same
a little
time.
complicated.
Mid.
I think that
It is pretty mid. It's good, but it's
it's good, but I don't think it deserved a spot in the top 4, which is
way.
why I think I'm going to give an honorable mention.
Your top 4 4 was very good.
Thank you. The other honorable mention I'd give is Sleeping Beauty, but the only reason why I give it
That is
underrated,
not underrated.
I'd only put it underrated under princess movies because it's not talked about enough under princess movies. The princesses.
That's actually an argument
Yeah,
that I'll
no,
accept,
yeah.
but like underrated all time.
Underrated? No. It doesn't fall in that top 5, but I wanted to, or the top 4, but I definitely wanted to
you were
name
doing
it.
I wouldn't
underrated
say it's
princess movies, I would
underrated.
get
I'd
that.
say it's just not as good as the other ones.
No, dude.
But it's a classic tale. It's a classic tale where the prince goes on a horseback with a sword and fights the dragon to save the princess.
But isn't that
There's so many better.
that's
princess
no
movies.
bro, but that's
underrated.
But like that's so underrated.
Oh.
Prince Philip, Maleficent. Maleficent
But, like,
comes from
how-
Sleeping Beauty.
How? Wait. So in the
And the story's fire.
With people who like know Disney, like how is that? Like, is it? Do people really underrate it? Cause like
Sleeping
They-
Beauty.
they underrate the
Sleeping
movie.
Beauty was like the first one I ever found out about.
Yeah, it's
So,
like one of the
And
first
like
ever.
everyone
it's
knows
like
the
a lot
name.
of the ones that I feel like
I would-
casuals.
Underrated plot.
Everyone knows the name and everyone knows the princess because they all want to be the princess,
Yeah.
but no one actually ranks the movie as a good movie.
That's-
Like no one
I
talks
can
about it
see
as a good
that.
movie. They just talk about how the princess is good, which kind of sounds bad, but yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the honorable mention I want to say. But to recap my top 4, Bolt number 4, The Jungle Book number 3, Parent Trap number 2, and Hercules number 1.
Okay.
So you guys kind of agree with that? You think it's a pretty good?
That's actually a
Yeah.
very solid.
I have
Would you
like
change
no
anything?
idea what the parent.
I'd
trap
think-
is, so
I
I'm
think the only
throwing
one-
that out of there.
Okay.
Like
The
other
only
than-
It's also a good movie.
It's a good movie. If you watch it, you can kind of see my argument.
It's
for
very
it.
like you'll feel good.
It's like
you
a home- it's like a family feel.
It's like a, a '90s movie. Dennis Quaid, Lindsay Lohan, little cheesy, but like.
And it's like the first time they actually made like a twin with one person.
Nice little
because it's one
Hallmark
girl that's like copy. Is it or
No, it's one girl.
it is one girl? Yeah, it's one girl that's like she shoots 2 different scenes that they copied in, but you don't even notice like the edit. Plus they do the camera trick where you see
Yeah.
one at a time. But
The only one that I'd be a little bit like disagree with is The Jungle Book, just because I don't feel like it's underrated as much. Because I feel like it's appreciated actually pretty widely. I read the book. I had to read the book.
I can see.
I've watched the movie multiple times.
Yeah.
You know, I think everybody knows the soundtrack.
Book is very different from the
It is. It is very different. So, but I like it.
who would you replace it with? I'm just curious. Can you think of one? I know there's a list up there.
Okay,
Big
I don't know if it's a
Zootopia
hot
guy.
take, dude. Brave is a great movie.
Brave was up there. I'm not gonna lie, Brave was kind of up there. I would put
Seen
under.
Brave before?
Yeah, no, I've seen.
I would put
It's a
Brave
good
under
movie. It's
underrated.
slept on for sure.
It is.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I
didn't love it like when I was a kid, but then I watched it recently. I was like, okay, this is better.
Brave would be
appreciate it,
right up
man.
there with Sleeping Beauty to me in the underrated movie.
It actually is
for princess.
It actually is a really touching plot too. It actually does.
I like the fact that she turns into a bear and like that's like this like a cool thing.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I think I'm like still looking up there. Snow White. I don't know if that's really.
Don't
slept
be
on.
leaking picks for our
Hey,
draft.
hey.
No, I'm thinking of princesses that were
dog.
underrated, but I'll move on to the next topic. So I'm gonna go to 4 to score. This is I've started to like this topic a lot more, like this section. And so I basically give you guys each an item. I'm gonna say it out, and you guys are each gonna give me your ranking from 1 to 4 on how you feel about that item. And I can explain a little bit more if you guys need to. Basically, 1 is awful, 4 is awesome, 2 is like
4 is
3 is
awesome.
like okay. Or 3 is good.
Big is good. Little's
Yeah.
bad.
Correct.
Yeah.
So the first one I'm going to do, and this was
Naturally.
actually because Toby kind of gave me this idea. First impressions. How would you rank the impact of a first impression?
3.
3? Like how much do you base it off? It could be how much do you base
In
it, how much you
general,
impact.
like, is it somebody that you'd like an
First
impression?
impressions meeting somebody at Disneyland. 4. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, like no. I mean, like, I mean,
first
like,
impressions
in
of a
terms
movie or
just-
first
just-
impressions of a person, like just
a
first
movie
impressions.
or a person?
A person.
movie
It'd be
or
a person.
person?
I would do
Because those
person.
are
I
whole
would judge
different
that
things.
very
Those are so
differently.
different.
I agree.
I was thinking more of the person side,
Agree.
but I'm
Person
interested
we
to
can
see what
talk
you say about a movie.
No,
I think
Because I feel like movie first impressions
movie
don't.
first impressions, like you can watch a movie one time and you might never want to see it again.
That's true.
But I
But
don't think
there's
you
a lot
should
of
do that.
a lot. I would
And think
probably
you
say
should
people
go back.
people
Yes.
give.
Yes.
But I'll say this: people give movies second chances way more than they give people second chances.
That is true.
Yeah, because I think with movies, like, I think you should definitely give it more than just one chance. I mean, even I'm like a big music person, so like I don't just
Yeah.
listen to an album once, and it can be like my favorite artist. I could hate it or I could love it, but I'm not just gonna listen to it once and then
I
that's
agree.
my opinion
Yeah.
on it forever.
I agree.
Like I have to
No, like
repeatedly
sometimes I'll listen to an album and I'll think it's bad, and then like I'll just keep listening to it,
And
like a couple, and I'm like, okay, this song actually grows on me and stuff like
It
that.
just
Absolutely.
Has to grow on you. And
Yo,
some
I'm a big
movies
music
do,
guy too.
some
Yo, we
don't.
gotta do a music beat for real, bro.
First, dude,
We should.
We should. We
yeah.
should.
But we will. That
All right,
next
but-
time. But so in general,
Personality,
general first
people.
impressions.
People.
Just in general, it could be movies. It
I'd
could be like,
say,
what do you think?
Three.
I'd say 3. I'd say
People
three.
3.
I think it matters, but it's not like
I think some people have bad days.
Yeah.
You know, you
Yeah.
can run into somebody. It doesn't mean it's like.
But also, like, I feel like you meet people sometimes, and you're like, oh, okay, that guy was a little weird, and then like you can like actually talk to the person, like,
And
you
they're
see him
like,
again
they're
with
like
like
a-
you
they're
know
like
a
a
group of
great
friends, and you're like,
person.
oh, dude, I love that guy. Yeah.
So I think they don't mean now. I think you could look at it differently for somebody that you want to like pursue, like if you're somebody that you like or have.
I'm saying, I think
You bypass that.
I think impressions for guys and girls totally different things.
Yes. Like
They will
somebody-
bypass
Like
that.
girls to girls, they're like like if they meet another girl, something like this is stereotyping, but like if they meet another girl, they'll be like, oh my god, you're my best friend forever, or like, oh I hate
And
you,
then they're
like get out of my
and then they're,
face.
talking
Yeah.
about them the next, like 20 minutes later.
It's
Yeah.
one way or
It's,
the other.
it's there's no in
It's
between.
no in between.
But guys,
It's like sororities, like they're crazy. Like they won't take girls off of like a bad video that's like 2 seconds.
yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I guess we'll go to the next
Why
one.
you locked up, bro?
Sam's locked up a little bit. I'm gonna probably go with you guys. I agree. I think it's a 3. It's
Off by the
important.
media.
Overall, I think impressions are important. Now, if you divide it into little small segments, that's when you hit like 2, 4s, 1s type things. But I think as an overall topic for first impressions, I would go a 3. I think they're important,
also,
but they're not
I
everything.
feel like you still don't know the person even when you get a first impression. It could be good or bad. Because,
That's true.
Like, people kind of just, if it's a first impression, they're not going to try to fully be themselves already because they don't know you like that.
Correct.
And that's just how I am.
I
But then, like,
completely
I mean, if you hang out with them again and then you find out that, like, you both love the same football team, then you're like, oh, we're bros for life, dog. And then you're like one of the girls,
Because if you're like super huge on first impressions, then if you're trying to meet new people, you almost put that standard on yourself. Like you have to be the best present of yourself whenever you're first meeting somebody because you care that much about it.
I think people have lost that touch now because of technology.
Personally, I'm gonna be myself in any situation,
Yes.
and if that's appreciated, then it's appreciated. If not, it's not. You know.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
I think I'm going to move on to the next one that we have. Now, this one falls under Disney. I'm going to say today, this is very specific, today's Disney World. As in, like, the most current Disney World. Because now, the reason why I bring this up, and I didn't realize you didn't know it, but the reason why I say this, old Disney was great. You know, it's not too packed, not that bad. But now, all of a sudden, it's getting, like, packed, and the lines are awful, but you still have that Disney feeling. You're still at
Can I
Disney.
be honest, Brian? I think the lines have always been awful. You were just a kid.
Yeah.
But you used it. What about the Fast Pass? Because the Fast Pass now has a line.
That Fast Pass is like,
Fast
just
Pass
like the
has a
economy,
line?
downhill. Fast Pass has gone.
That's
so
where I'm going.
downhill.
Pass inflation, bro.
You pay, ready? You
Bro,
pay
after
extra.
even-
Dude, after
never even-
2008, Fast Pass go like this.
I've
Yes.
never even been there, and that sounds horrible.
It-
Like,
you
as
had a-
somebody who goes to a bunch of concerts and like gets Fast Pass for like every single concert I go to,
What is Fast
I
Pass
had-
for concerts?
you just
You don't have to wait in line. You can just kind of check in real
Yeah.
quick. It's like VIP,
Yeah.
You can do that?
Yeah.
depending on the
Why
concert.
have I not been doing
there,
that?
and like the last one I went to was only like 20 extra bucks.
I'll do that.
No, this one's like 1,000.
Exactly.
It feels like 1,000.
That's what I'm saying.
It's-
That's
it's
what makes
insane.
it even worse.
And they
I'd
nerfed
be
it.
mad if I had to sit in a line after paying all that money for a
And they
fast
nerfed it.
pass.
Like it used to be unlimited, like back when and now I think you can only use like 3 per day or something like that.
Yeah,
they nerfed it.
It's been
hard.
so bad.
I think there's
Raised
two
the prices
facets-
and
there's two
nerfed it.
facets behind it is that impression of Disney World, and it's one is like what you think about it in your head.
Also,
and
people
the
are
The way
impatient.
you imagine it and you try to present your time there is different from what it ends up being.
It's a safe,
different.
creative place that you
Yes.
can be yourself and
It
you can
is.
just enjoy
But-
childhood again.
But at the same time, you can be like, this is gonna be so great, and I'm gonna have time in my life, and then you get there, and then it's not like that.
As
So
David would say, you get smacked with capitalism.
you
just-
it's a place that you can go into and set such high expectations of being the perfect day, and then it turns like to crap for a multitude of reasons. That and also nostalgia. I think us our age, and maybe not if you haven't been there, are blinded by nostalgia.
Power.
I think a little bit.
Well, would you go Disney World or Disneyland first? I go World.
World easy.
I like World.
Land sucks. I told you it's just the Cars land, just
Yeah.
the Cars ride there.
World is the popular one, so I'd go.
I'd give it a 3. I wouldn't give it a 4 because it's not perfect, but I'd give it a 3.
I think today's I'm going 2.
I think I'm with. Can I go 2.5? Sure.
We did half
Yeah.
that.
I'm gonna split the difference.
Yeah.
there.
I'll just
Because I think
go-
I think the workers now are like
I'll
trash.
just
They're,
go-
they're not the
Workers are
creative, fun
trash.
Mickey Mouse type workers.
Dude, fantastic story. We went there during COVID. You couldn't, if you're walking around.
I've heard
Listen,
crazy
I don't.
things.
Listen, I'm not. Listen, I'm not advocating for anything. However, we're walking in the open air, right, in Epcot. We're walking in the open air, and you have to have a mask on outside. Like, it doesn't matter if you're around anybody or you're walking and you're outside. You have to have have a mask on. If you go, you have to take a drink, or if you're eating food, take a drink, take a bite, put it right back up. That they're doing that. If a staff member catches you off, you have to keep moving. If you stand still with your mask off, they'll tell you to put it back on. But if you keep moving, then they won't. Like, it's really weird. It's really weird.
That's crazy.
Walk and eat, baby, multitask.
Yes, it is. Seriously. So you had to.
What happens if you fight an employee for telling you?
I should have tested that theory.
A Mickey Mouse fight? Like, is that what we're gonna be calling it?
No, I want to fight like Snow
Mickey
White or
Mouse
something.
fight.
Like
COVID Disney was different.
Based
Definitely.
off
I've heard
what
crazy
you guys
stuff.
have told me, I'm saying one. I never want to go there now. So.
That's fair.
I think at this
It
point
just
you're only
sounds
going.
like 2 months.
As an adult, you're only going for the food, because the food's not too bad. If the food's gone dog too.
Bro, you ain't going for the food, bro.
I'm thinking
paying-
Italian.
You're paying so much to get in that park, and then it's
true.
like
what I'm
airplane.
saying.
It's like when you're in an airport and they
man.
charge you up for food. Disney does it like 4x. Like you pay $20 for a single turkey
Dude,
leg.
it's not even
it's-
just the star. It's not even getting into the thing. It's everything else that comes with it.
Bro, they pay you.
It is.
You have to
I'm
pay
thinking
so
it's
much.
like-
You're paying $19 for a funnel
See,
cake.
like, I would want
I'm
the
thinking it's like
experience,
food
just have
more
the
like-
experience, but it sounds like
It's the way they prep the
$26
food.
for a sandwich.
It's like buying
Like when
a car.
I've
It's
gone
like
on a
buying
cruise.
car where you add on those extras. It's like, what does that fee there? And it's like,
Literally,
oh,
bro.
so that's the. And I'm like, wait, why is that
Sounds
there?
Like I used to go, and maybe it's because I haven't been recently. I went because the staff that gave you the food and the food they made was so almost
Food
like,
lines also real bad.
well, yes.
Real bad.
And I think that's where it's like I should separate it from today's food or today's Disney, because when I
Quality
went,
of the food is good, though. I'll give you that.
yeah, that's where I was in quality food, but I was thinking like today's Disney is not the same as when I last went in 2015 or whatever it was.
My Disney.
Yeah, my
Give me
Disney,
my Disney back.
my Disney,
Make Disney great again.
with my Disney on the Disney cruise. My waiter made salt disappear, and it shocked my world when I was 12, whatever it was.
Oh, that's awesome, though.
They're so
that's a
fun,
memory.
and now I think like with the way you said it,
Right.
it's like they just lost it. So that's what I'm gonna go.
I'd go there for my child. I'd go there to have him.
Oh,
have the
I'm
best
taking my
experience.
kids.
me, I don't
I'm
care.
taking my kids.
I'm just gonna set up like some makeshift roller coaster and put Mickey ears on them.
Also, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Have any of you ever been to Nickelodeon Hotel?
No.
Oh.
Dude, it's awesome. It's like a mini Disney World. You stay in there, you go outside your room, and it's a giant water park. There's like food
pretty cool.
experiences.
My
There's
parents were
Great Wolf
strictly
Lodge.
Disney when I was a
Great
kid.
Wolf Lodge.
kind of, yes.
See,
yes.
I was a big Nickelodeon
fantastic.
guy.
It was
so-
great. It was.
I'm
great.
saying like trip-wise.
And Disney XD.
Oh yeah.
Disney XD was fire. Yeah.
Much
yeah.
cheaper. You
Shout
kind of
out
get the
Zeke
same
and Luther.
experience. There's not a lot of rides.
out
It's just
Pair
the
of
building,
Kings.
but still.
Great Wolf Lodge was very similar to that. That's where I
yeah,
remember.
right.
Bro, that dude.
All right, what's
All right,
next?
so going to the next one, and this is only kind of tied in because of singing. All right, but other than that, it's pretty much no real connection to Disney. Singing in the shower. Now let me explain. There are two different things. We're rating how do you feel just about singing in the shower by your, like if you're singing? 4, bro. Everyone says 4.
I get my Sony speaker, my $250 Sony speaker, and
Yeah.
put it in the bathroom, turn it all the way up, no matter who is in my dorm or who is above me,
Yep.
and I sing my lungs out for 15 to 20 minutes in the shower.
And I expected you to all go 3 or 4, because everyone loves singing in the shower, especially when it's themselves.
4.
But I made a twist to this. When you are the only one in there, well, you're one of the people. There are 2 people in there. You're in one stall. The very next stall to you is another person, and they're the only person singing.
I don't have stalls.
I don't have stalls.
I'm just saying if you're in a stall. Let's say you're in a bathroom. Like
Where do you live?
Holmes.
Where do you live?
Calhoun.
Oh, that's fire.
We have our own
You don't have
bathroom.
stalls?
No, we have our own bathroom.
Yeah, we have.
You have your own bathroom?
Oh.
Oh, I've seen your dorm.
You
Yeah.
have to go to the
no.
stalls.
Me and Brian have like the worst dorms on campus, like
where are
shoe
you?
boxes, like
It's only fun because the community around you.
lever.
You pay for the community around you.
Yeah.
That's
Here's the
bad.
thing. Is my thing about the showers is I can stand there and I can not even try, and if I look, I can see over it. That's how short the walls are.
We have 3
bad.
people over 6'6" on our floor.
But you are kind of tall.
You are tall.
Yeah, it's just.
But
it's,
like still, you're not
I'm
like
saying-
7. You're
it
not
depends.
Oh man, I'm so tall. Like it
Shut up.
sucks.
I
I
didn't
see
say-
in people's
It
showers.
depends who's next to you. Depends who's next to you. If
Not
it's a
s-
friend, If it's a close friend.
If it's your boy,
That's what I'm saying. You're not in the mood to
Nah,
sing?
I'm giving him a 4, bro.
I'm giving him 4, bro. Like, do what you want, bro. Plus, I'm probably gonna be doing the same thing.
No. I'm talking about for me. For
That's what I'm
somebody
saying.
else singing in the shower.
You
go
don't
for
want
it.
to sing right now. It's just how you perceive it.
Yeah.
You're not in the mood to sing right now, but someone right
Nah,
beside you doing it
4,
first.
bro.
I
I don't get that judgy about it. If someone wants to sing, sing. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't mind me singing,
If you're bad though, get
Depends
out.
on what
you
they're
don't-
singing, though. It depends on what they're singing.
it's
what
whatever
they're
their heart
playing.
desires.
if it's a white person, you can try.
Where are we going?
This is a little
like-
bit. This is turning into Keanu time.
No, it's not.
This
It's
is
not
going
it.
close to the
I'm saying-
line.
No,
Let
I'm
him finish.
saying-
Let him
no. That's not
No,
what
no,
I'm
you're
going
good.
for. You guys are going crazy, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right?
Go ahead.
If you're a white person and you're stereotypically singing in the shower and like doing what you are, it can get a little cringy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the white guy in the shower who's like singing like too hard and like trying to hit those high notes and everything like that.
Yeah.
It's not really working for me. You know what I'm saying? But like if you can actually sing, then you're ready to roll.
So overall, you'd say probably like a 3.5, 3 type of
I
thing.
give him 4. I give
give
him
him
4.
4? Okay.
You know, because nothing's perfect.
I give 3.5 because there could be an exception in there. I don't want to
Because
go.
like if you
See, I sing Frank
I
Sinatra.
sing, it doesn't matter. We can all sing.
the moon.
But if I'm not singing and he's singing, I might have to join in.
Dude, absolutely.
That's where I was
then I
curious
might
because
have to-
that's where the debate comes in because like everyone's either a 4 or a 1.
We get out the
I like
shower
it.
together
Whenever-
in our towels. Yo, solid performance,
Oh, yeah.
brother.
Whenever I ask this question among my floor, it's always either a 4, which is the majority of the answers,
Yeah.
but a few give me 1s because
Or
they just
1.
don't like singing.
Yeah.
So I'm curious because then when we start hitting like, if you're not singing but the only other person in the bathroom is, that's right beside your stall, how do you feel? And that's when it starts becoming a little bit more like 2, 3, 1, you get all these different
See, that's kind of like, I'm cool with it, but then if like I'm in there and they think it's me, like other people walking the hallways, then I'm like, all right, you scapegoating me for no reason.
So that's where you're going down to like, that's where it's like what Sam said, like 3.5, because it's kind of like there's like a
You're
gap.
trying to make me go to 3.5, bro.
Just curious.
If there's somebody,
It's like, all right,
if
so
I'm
you're at
singing,
3.5,
if it's
Yeah.
a situation,
David is a 4,
if it's a situation I'm
3.5.
singing in the shower
4.
and there's someone next to me that's not, okay? If it's my friend or somebody like you know, one of the guys, whatever, that's cool. If it's somebody like some random guy, I probably won't sing. So
Like our floor, we have 8
I
showers.
just think people just like don't care. So like, why would you?
that's true. Live your life, man.
We
Do it.
see as a floor,
Like, oh, that guy's singing in the shower. What a weirdo, bro.
as a
Not high school
floor,
anymore, bro. Just do what you want.
as a
3.5.
floor, we
3.5.
3.5. So 4, 3.5, 4. For me,
No, fullback dive out of the wishbone.
Okay, I like it.
for me, I would still probably give it a 4.
Yeah.
And that's because, like, with my floor specifically, we have a great time. We have 8 stalls on each side, and all of us take a stall. We each get our own stall, and we just start playing music, and we call it group showers. That's what we call it, because you just sing, and you're just taking a shower, and then we all get out. It sounds much worse when you actually call it that way, because, like, there's other, like, definitions for that.
Oh, group sing
Group showers is what you said?
Yeah, but you're not going to yell down. It's called group showers, but you
ever heard
each
of
get your own
Golden?
stall.
Do you
You didn't call it group
I get what it is. We know. I didn't come up with the
call
name.
down the line. Do you have like a call?
No, I didn't call it.
Keanu, bro.
I did not name it.
It's like
I did not name it. Other
like a-
people on our floor named it, and we just.
shower time.
yes, yeah. You have like a mating
what we
call,
do.
and everybody runs out of their doors.
No, we all yell, hey.
It's like a sing. It's like, oh, everybody report to the group bathrooms.
No, we
go from the loudspeaker.
Attention, gentlemen on floor 4, it's group shower time.
We'll do it.
Everybody bring your towels.
We'll go
Report
play
to the
like
showers
football.
right now.
We'll go play like
Welcome to the
football.
showers, baby.
We'll go play football, and then we'll all come back. We'll each get our own stall. You know, there's all privacy,
only 3?
and then you just play music in the outside, and we all sing.
There's no way. Like it's 3 and 3.
Mirrors by Justin Timberlake is a top
Is
song.
it 3 and 3?
You singing mirrors, bro?
Really?
We have 8.
Brian, let me sing you sing mirrors.
I don't know the words. I just know the tune. I know more Frank Sinatra.
Just like a mirror. Whoa. It's like a mirror. Whoa. We're gonna demonetize, bro. You're too good.
Mirror staring back at me.
Staring back at me.
All right.
I like that one. Bruno Mars. Same bed, but it feels just a little bit different. That's what I like.
Yeah.
See, if somebody's
Olivia Rodrigo, I'm not gonna lie. We start singing "Good for You."
Shower, I'm singing with.
Dude, when I'm
Good for you.
when I'm feeling good in the shower, like, and I'm just like pumped about my day because it's like great at the end. Because I always take showers at the end of the day. I don't know if that's like a hot take or not, but I take a shower at the end of the day, and we get pumped. My friend, like a few of my friends will put on Olivia Rodrigo or like Joshua Bassett, Set Me Free, and we just
Joshua
start,
Bassett, bro.
What is this, High School Musical, the series?
Who is Joshua?
It's a good way to reset, man.
Yes.
I'm saying dead honest.
Yes,
You put
that
on that, you get in your feelings. It's like singing Frank Sinatra. Michael Jackson, Who's Loving You?
Okay,
love that song.
you go. Okay, you cannot compare Joshua Bruno Mars, Michael Jackson,
Justin Timberlake,
Frank Sinatra, and then like Olivia Rodrigo and Michael
Bublé.
Bassett. What planet are you on? Who are you?
It's called a playlist. It's a playlist I
have
made
a
called
different-
Vibing. I'm not gonna lie. It's
Bro,
called Vibing.
if
It's
I'm
just
in a
when you
good
have a
mood-
good
Oh,
beat.
so you shouldn't be playing you should be playing actually like good Olivia Rodrigo
Yeah,
songs,
like-
not like good for you.
I only do good for you because like when I get pissed off, other than I just skip it.
When you get
Didn't you
when
say-
you get pissed off,
It's
you're
either-
going, "Good for you, love you,
Yeah.
That's what you sing when you're pissed off, bro.
like if you're in the shower and you just
I mean like Creed and stuff like that.
no.
Put on some Armani White, bro.
Me higher. Do you guys sing that?
We don't.
You should sing. Oh, dude, get that song
we
in
go-
rotation.
we go
Can
crazy.
you take me
I just do a vibing one. Like I'm not gonna lie.
to the place where blind men see?
Now we don't do that song.
Nah, Creed.
We'd have some country go in there too,
fire,
like
bro.
Chattanooga.
Yeah, that's valid.
Friends in low places. I got
friends in low places with
Am I
But either way,
Am
we
I
enjoy
like
it.
the only like rap fan?
No, I am.
No.
100% I am. I just enjoy other
It's like
music,
you're
too.
talking like
Ryan
you
got
said, I'm in a
basic
good
stuff,
mood.
though.
I'm putting on Olivia Rodrigo.
No, he said in a bad mood he's playing good for
I'm kind of
you,
both.
bro.
It can go either if I'm really
Wait,
happy
so
or
who do
really
you listen to
upset.
in a good mood?
Well, honestly, if I just like chose a free
NBA young boy.
It's like I'm putting on Young Thug if I'm
Lil
I'm
Wayne.
putting on Good Times.
Raw Wave.
2K17 soundtrack.
Yo, goated soundtrack.
I can't think. Took Her to the O is one that we always play. It's hilarious.
I know you're gonna be good.
Not gonna lie, I started
That
listening to
soundtrack is
Eminem
goated.
sometimes. But if I'm doing vibing and I feel like pretty good, I'll usually do like the Jackson 5 or Michael Jackson.
Fire.
I put on
I just go vibing.
Ryan,
So
did
I look
Michael
more-
Jackson do it? Next question.
No, I'm just
having a
saying for me, like, for me, I just go to a song that has a good beat that you just want to move to. Like, you just want to dance, you just want to deal around. Like, I was doing laundry earlier today, and I was just singing for listen 2 hours to my vibing playlist, which has Michael Jackson, Olivia Rodrigo, Lizzo, Frank Sinatra. Like, it just has a mix of anything.
Hi, bro.
Yo, you got Lizzo and Frank.
Be dead honest.
You got Lizzo and Frank running the two-man like.
Our playlist or video?
But then I also have my rap playlist, which has like over 400 songs. So, like, I have both sides. It just all depends on how you feel.
You settle in at home, some Frank Sinatra and some Lizzo, bro. And you just
I'm not gonna lie, my one jumped from Bustin' a Move. No,
DNA turns so fly me to the moon.
no, my one jumped from Bustin' to a
song
Move.
in my phone.
No, you know Bust a Move? You know like the song Bust a Move?
Yeah, dude.
It jumped from that to Ariana Grande. Oh my
You
God.
listen to it in order, no shuffle.
I shuffle it. I'm just saying it shuffles to a random and it happened to shuffle to Ariana Grande.
They have like 8 playlists.
So it was like
They're
Bust
like
a Move,
all
and then it was like, she got a woman in a
chill.
minute.
You know the
Like that one.
the Family
can't remember
Guy
the name
clip
right now.
where he's like crying in the
Bang
car.
bang into the heart.
Yes. That was the exact one that came on.
Oh no, not that song.
it's a bad
It's just a
song.
move. It's just one.
No, it's
No,
Jesse,
no, no.
That's Jessie J. Ariana Grande,
Yeah.
2014.
You just like get into it.
Oh yeah, I get. I.
And then it goes like Justin Timberlake.
Wrong song.
What's next time?
Okay, sorry, we're going next. All right, this is gonna stay with songs. We're gonna go to musicals, just in general musicals. How do you feel about musicals?
4.
Musicals?
I've heard people say one, I've heard people
Watch
say
or to go to in
Is there a 0?
in general?
just watch in general, because you could watch either way. I'd say watch.
A good musical.
Professional.
No, just
Doesn't
musicals.
make me cringe.
Just musicals. No, just musicals. Like, no good, no bad, it's just musicals.
1.
Is it professional or is it like middle school and high school?
It's again. Is it gonna make?
I've seen
It would be
way-
like,
I've seen
if
way
you're looking at
more
like
worse
High School Musical, or you're going to see like Broadway type.
Broadway
thing.
4.
Either way.
High school like.
High School Musical is good.
No, but I'm not talking about them high school music. I'm
Oh,
talking
you
about
mean
high
high
school
school
music.
It's like musicals like Hamilton. Like I like Hamilton. Hamilton's a pretty good. I just like their soundtrack. But
I'd give it a 3.
I'd give it.
musicals, I go like.
Theater kids, 0. I give them a 0.
I'd give it.
bro.
I'd give
Don't
it.
say it to Toby or Griffin. They were both theater kids.
I was theater kid.
I'd give it
Oh.
a 1 because I think they're just corny. I don't.
You got to do it right. If you don't do it right, man.
I'm also from like New Jersey and like Broadway's like huge.
I mean, I'm
where
from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, but like, did you go up? Did you like go into
PA.
the city and like see the musicals and stuff like that?
I didn't go to.
That's what I did.
I
Like,
mean, my family's from the Bronx, but
yeah, did you guys do that though? Like it's like a big culture
family
from like
from the
where we're
Bronx is
from.
not going
Oh,
to
I know. Yeah, my uncle's from the Bronx. He's like, yo, that's
Yeah,
loser.
But like, I mean, I feel like I would enjoy it more if I went to like one of those. But like most of the musicals I've seen were like middle school and high school, and they
Right.
are awful.
Yeah.
So like, but I did see one. I think I saw one when I was like littler, and I was like, yo, it's kind of fire.
Yeah, bro.
It's
So like
you gotta
good
do it.
ones,
It's, you
I
gotta
go
I
do
bet
3.
they're great, but I
So-
just couldn't sit down for like 3-4 hours, however long they are, and just like.
As an overall topic, I would go 3.
Yeah.
Because they're good ones, and
So
then there's
I'll
occasional
I'll
bad.
say a 2. I'll say a 2.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
All right, so you guys ready?
Yeah.
That was the wrap up that segment, and now we're going into
Final round.
final segment. Real picks. This is a 4-round, 4-pick draft. Snake draft. It will be snake.
Oh man.
And we are drafting animated Disney movies. Only animated. Fully animated. Not like the half like Enchanted where it's like half animated.
Yeah.
Fully animated Disney movies.
Yep. How do we
I'm
determine?
going to let Angelo go first because it's his first time. He also doesn't know as many movies as us. So I'm going to let you go first and choose any Disney. We have a list
and
up.
then who's second? You or Sam?
It's going to go that way.
Okay.
And then I'll get it, and then I'll go.
And then it goes back
1,
to
2,
me.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. Oh,
Snake.
I love this.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm going to let you go first. You take a little bit of time because I know you don't know them quite off the top of your head, especially with
Oh,
how many
I
have
know
up
I'm
there.
not gonna get
No,
my
because
one.
like there's a lot of.
I know.
good
I
ones.
really hope he doesn't.
Like I
snake
know
my
like
one.
You're getting.
a lot of these, but like I don't know which one
you're gonna
I don't
get your
pick
one.
first.
I know
because
what your one
love
is.
No, you don't know what one was.
Pick one that either you love or pick one that you think might get taken before you can pick again. You have.
It's my one too.
That's what I'm saying because
You have 6 picks before you pick again.
I respect it though. I like it.
So you want to stay true to yourself and not try to like.
Don't be a
you can-
pander. Don't pander.
There's some people that try to win the crowd. I've done it before. A few of us
You
have
do
done
it a lot.
before.
Don't pander.
Yeah, you don't want to like.
We have a draft clock.
I'll give you.
I'm giving Angela a little extra
I'll
time.
give you a
Us will
mental
have a
clock.
draft.
all right, I know what I want.
All right,
it.
go ahead. First pick.
It's gonna be The Incredibles with number 1.
Respect it.
Valid.
I respect that one.
Valid.
I respect that one.
because I know that I love that movie, and then I also am kind of afraid that it could get taken, but also y'all know way more on there than.
Valid. Valid. I'll pick.
I'm up and I have my pick in. It's
Scumbag.
It's Cars.
Not Cars 2?
Scumbag.
Not Cars
No,
2.
you're a scumbag.
Okay.
It's Cars. It's Cars.
you're-
Cars made my childhood. Cars
Yeah,
is the
that's
perfect
it's
movie.
a great pick.
And
That's number 1.
All
it's
Cars
gotta
and
go.
all Incredibles are off. I'll let you finish, but I'm just saying when one is taken, the whole
Oh, so
thing is
this
taken.
counts as all 3 of them. Oh, that's huge. That's huge.
You get the franchise, Brian. No.
No, it's not the franchise. You get to pick one movie from that franchise and no one else can pick anything else.
Oh, okay. So you only get one movie,
get
but
one
nobody
movie.
else can pick it.
But no one else, and you can't pick
I'm
it.
okay with that.
So like if you pick Cars 2, Cars 3, no one can take.
And you
at
don't
all.
get them. You don't get credit for those.
Nope.
Okay.
So you got to pick
I
one
have
movie.
to pick Cars.
Just like the Incredibles, you have
you don't
Incredibles
get
or
Cars
Incredibles
2,
2.
bro.
Oh no.
Cars 2, bro.
You can't just pick the same.
I'm gonna go.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Okay. Wait. Yeah. No. I'm gonna stick with Cars. However, Cars 2 is very close for me, and
That's
that's
fair.
such a hot take. But I love.
That can be your
Cars.
honorable mention.
Yeah, it's gonna be my honorable mention. But
Because honorable mention can be the same.
I'm running to the podium. Lion King. Third overall,
like
give me
it.
the Lion
That's
King.
good. I like it.
That's
Yeah.
one of the best movies ever made. Soundtrack all time.
Holy cow.
But yeah,
Best
even
movies ever
oh yeah, even
It's a really good
regardless,
movie.
The plot holds up.
yeah.
So
So
I wore
Lion-
out the VHS. The soundtrack was number 1 soundtrack the entirety of '94 after it passed Forrest Gump. Like I'm serious.
Bro,
I
knows
know a
the
lot
lore,
about this
bro.
stuff, bro.
Knows
Like
the lore.
Lion King, great story, spawned great stuff about
like
it.
it.
Give me Lion King.
Yep.
Is there a Lion King 3?
There's Lion King 1,
one and a
Lion
half,
King 1.5, and Lion King 2.
So all of them are off the table. He only has Lion King.
It's
So
Lion King 1, but told by Timon and Pumbaa.
I'm looking at
fun.
mine.
Oh, okay. I like it. I like it.
There are a few I like in here, and I can pick 2. And I know my second round pick. I already know that one. I've already said it earlier in this show. The first one I'm taking though is the one I'm trying to figure out. And I think what I'm going to go with. I'm leaning towards.
I have to have strategy, man.
This is tough.
I know. I'm trying to think what Brian's not going to take.
Oh man.
I'm
Man,
probably
you
going
better
to go.
not slide me. Oh no, he gets to pick 2 in a row.
Yeah, I do get to pick 2 in a row. I'm like looking through because I have it on my phone as well, which is why I'm trying to look through this. I'm trying to think who. So I'm gonna probably go with an original one that I think is a fan favorite for a lot of people, younger version.
Don't say Inside Out. I swear to God.
I'm gonna go Aladdin.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Aladdin. I was tempted with another one.
What's your second one?
I'm gonna double that up. I just really want to take this one before anyone else does. Hercules. I gotta take it. I love
I was going to
Hercules.
snake it from you. I was going to snake it
I
from you.
love Hercules, and I don't want anyone else to have it.
I was not gonna pick either of those, so that's good.
I was going to take
There's some
Hercules with my
others.
next pick.
There's some others I like that I think I can cover that will make it a little bit more.
I was going
pride.
to take that with my next pick.
So-
with my next pick, I'll take Jungle Book.
That was the other one I was looking
I
at.
like the animal
Jungle
theme,
Book.
man. I like the animal theme.
I'm big on the animals, bro.
Good. It's good. Wow. There's a lot up here.
You're just going to be singing Creed, bro?
So here's what I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take Toy Story.
Valid.
That's a good one. And I'm gonna take out of those. There's 4 of them, right?
Yeah, you get
I'm gonna
4.
take Toy Story 3, and I think Toy Story 3 is the best one.
Whoa! That's a little bit of a hot take.
I don't think so.
No, it's a great movie, but like you don't take one?
No.
One's like the
One's
All
the
right,
best on the
it's my
draft
turn,
board.
right?
Yeah.
It's my turn? All right, Toy Story 1 because
No, you
that's-
can't
No,
take
you
it.
can't.
You can't take it.
I take the whole franchise.
Yeah,
I take the whole franchise.
As soon as one of those movies
He
is
made
taken,
the
whole
error,
thing
but
is
you
done.
can't capitalize on it.
I would have picked Toy Story.
Dude,
first.
Toy Story
If I knew
3.
that-
Toy Story
if I
3
knew
is a
that-
horror movie as a kid, dude.
No,
That
yeah,
bear.
it was.
Dude, the garbage scene.
Oh, the monkey. No, the monkey.
Bro, when like Mr. Potato Head's holding Mr. Potato Head, you think they're gonna die?
Dude, it is, and that's why.
No way he's about to die.
It was more impactful for me than Toy Story
Alright,
1.
well, now
I think Toy
I
Story
think I'm
1's
gonna
great.
sync
though.
my draft with my Mr. Irrelevant.
Ooh,
You get 2 picks too. You get 2 picks.
you got 2 picks, Angela.
Back to back.
None of them are Toy Story. Who cares?
Oh,
You got a lot of originals up there.
oh man, there's so many.
Yeah, if you draft like a couple of, if you draft anything in like the last
Ratatouille.
4 years, I'll flame you.
No.
I just threw him up there.
No,
for
I'm
variety.
saying that to anybody.
I was gonna pick a last.
You would only pick that
You
to.
draft like
Hero
Luca.
6
You would only pick those to.
That's 2015.
You would pick that to
No,
please
there
the
have
audience.
been- there
You're
have been
pleasing the
some
audience.
recent good ones because I know.
No, bro.
The best.
Not in the last 4 years.
I would say-
not in the last 4 years. Coco, good. 2018, good.
The best newest one.
Amazing movie.
It's a phenomenal movie.
The best.
Amazing.
The best newest one is probably between Coco and Moana, but neither of them were 4 years.
Yes, true. That's what I'm saying.
Within the 4 years.
The 4 years that we're looking at is like
Turning
Turning
Red,
Red. Raya the Last Dragon was
Trash.
It just.
I think it was
It's not good enough to be drafted,
If
in my
it-
opinion.
Soul.
As an animated movie, I think it was bad. I think it could have been better if it was an actual live action thing. It gives
Soul
me
would have
Dune- it
been.
gives me
Soul
Dune
was.
vibes.
Did anybody see Soul?
Yes.
Soul, I actually thought was good.
Soul I liked.
Would have been actually really good if it didn't focus on like that really annoying side character.
Yes, I agree.
The
All right,
white.
all right, guys.
That's huge.
Go ahead. All right, you got 2 picks.
I'm gonna go.
Gotta take monsters.
Yeah, that's what. That's yeah. Monsters Inc. and
Up, Wally.
It's a good pick.
Did you just leak a pick, Brian?
No, I said there's Up, there's Wally.
You know what?
Like,
I'm
I'm just
just
like
gonna
listening
be
off the stuff.
safe because we just
Because it's a long list.
We just talked about it. I'm just gonna say Coco right now. So
That's good.
That's fair pick.
Valid,
I would
valid,
respect that. I
valid.
respect that.
because
That's very
Coco
good.
is gonna
Monsters
be like
Inc.
my last
Monsters
pick.
Inc. and Coco. That's valid. Oh. Valid. So you're up, dude. You,
By the way, we don't have a list of all of the movies. This is
I know,
just
this
a
is
portion.
just them, yeah.
Like this is just a portion from like that I could look up online.
Oh man. So that we're going. Obviously, your opinion's in this, but we're not going like the best draft we can make or our favorite ones that we
I'm
can
going.
get.
I'm going. With
However
one-
you feel like you can.
I'm going
reach.
both.
I'm going both. Like
I'm trying to hit both, yeah.
I'm trying to not like pick like
I will not pick a bad
a
movie.
one that I
Right.
know people don't hold to a high standard, but I'm also picking ones that I still love.
Unless I try to tank my draft and I take my favorite that nobody's ever heard.
If I don't pick this here,
Yeah,
then I
'cause-
don't know.
You have to be.
movie.
You're a fraud if you don't take it. You're a fraud if you don't
You
take
took
it.
okay. So Monsters University's off the board.
Yes.
Right.
Monster. Yep.
That's a.
Monsters University.
Is it? Would you call that underrated?
Yes,
I
absolutely,
think
absolutely,
so. That
absolutely,
movie
absolutely.
It's a.
I wouldn't. It wouldn't make my list, but I think it's underrated.
Man.
You're a fraud if you don't take it.
This is. I feel like I'm picking it way too early.
You're a
man.
fraud if you
But
don't take it, though.
I love Big Hero 6. I'm gonna
Take
take
it.
Big Hero
Take
6,
it.
man.
That's
I
fair.
love that movie.
Take the big hero.
It is.
Take it.
It's good. It's good. Plot's multi-layered. It's great.
I'm gonna dip my toe into the first princess movie, and I'm gonna go with a movie that I have a personal attachment with, but it's also like seen as one of the best Disney princess movies ever. I'm gonna go Princess and the Frog.
Good pick.
I like
Princess
it.
and the Frog.
That's a
Went to the
great-
premiere in
that's
New
a
York City
great
as a
pick.
child. Great soundtrack.
That's an amazing.
That is a
Princess and the
great
Frog.
pick.
amazing.
Very intricate plot. Like holds up.
Bro, the plot was amazing. Even as a kid. Even as a kid. You're like in the graveyard scene too.
Bro!
It's like a horror.
No, he was
movie
the
at that point,
scariest
bro.
dude of all time.
He was like
Vasilier was his name.
Is it bad to say that I was more scared of the strawberry teddy bear than I was of the ghost guy?
Yeah.
No, dude.
I was more scared of the straw.
He was so scary, bro.
The ghost guy didn't scare me as much as the ghost he was controlling.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If somebody
The strawberry bear was just freaky, dude.
Oh, that
Animated,
was so
he's
scary,
pushing him in the
bro.
trash can. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn.
What is groove? What is groove?
Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor's New Groove.
Oh.
You guys slept on that?
Chicken Little? Who's gonna take? If someone takes Chicken Little, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
like
flaming.
that.
That's mine. I'm joking.
That
no,
was
that's
like
not my
a
next.
banger when
Ryan, what's your last two picks?
Last two. All right, so The Jungle Book's out, Monsters Inc. is out, or the more Monsters, Incredibles is out, Cars, Toy Story, Princess and the Frog, Big Hero 6, and Lion King. So I'm looking at some of these originals, and I really like getting these originals because I like them, and I think they're good movies. It's tough because there are so many good originals, and there are gonna be ones left on the board, and that's the worst part.
Yeah, exactly.
I know which one you gotta
But
take.
I'm just
I gotta
going. I'm going with deep down what I want.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
What is my with my last pick? I'm just going off what is my favorite movie left on the board,
I'm gonna go.
and I know what
agree.
it is.
I'm gonna go with one that I really liked as a kid. I actually used to not like it as much. It was Dumbo. I like Dumbo. It has a connection to me personally. Like I just like that one a lot. And so I just wanted to take it for myself. I just wanted that as a pleasing pick.
I thought that's the most mid pick of the draft, bro. I'm sorry.
Well, I have a personal connection, so
bro, you reach.
we're learning this in business.
Connection,
That's a
bro.
reach,
Yeah,
dog.
my personal connection doesn't mean it to you. So like the marginal benefit that I got from it isn't the same as yours.
Shut up, finance bro.
Like
We're learning it in
People
microeconomics.
don't respect G-Force enough. I love that movie.
So I think
Draft G-Force.
from Dumbo,
I'll let it get to you.
I think what I'm going to have to go with is I'm going to have to kind of do a rebound in your eyes. In my eyes, I'm just going to make my draft even better.
okay.
I'm looking at more of a princess movie, possibly.
Wally's there.
I'm looking at Ratatouille, possibly.
Stop leaking picks.
I think I was almost going to go with Lilo and Stitch, but I already took my personal one. So I'm going to go with a good one that I just like the music to, and that's going to be Beauty and the Beast.
I like it.
I think it's a good final pick to pick up.
Fourth
Angelo,
round. In the
fight
fourth-
it.
In the fourth round.
I just like Beauty and the Beast. I think I went more for one pleasing me, because if I please myself, I know my draft will be better than what other people
exactly.
say. You have to be happy with yourself. So I just concluded mine.
David.
Last pick.
it,
I
boy.
got a lot of honorable mentions.
Oh, me too.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Creed the movie. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go with the movie that broke the Oscars, and I'm gonna go with Ratatouille. I'm gonna go with Ratatouille.
Such a good.
I'm gonna go with the movie that broke the Oscars. It should have been nominated. It wasn't because of
love
an
that
anime
pick.
character, and then Up was nominated the
great.
next year.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Ratatouille.
great.
Movie.
Oh man.
Plot holds up.
I'm just waiting to say mine, dude.
So much
I just
good
want to
up
flex
here,
it on
bro.
everybody. It's amazing.
So much good up here. See, there's such good ones up here, but I gotta go with my heart, man. I gotta go through heart. I'm gonna go Moana, man.
That's a really good pick, dude. Recent.
It is.
You're gonna get the recent
soundtrack
vote.
is- yeah, the soundtrack's good.
Soundtrack goated.
I love the animation too. Yeah.
What do you got, Mr. Irrelevant?
A Bug's Life.
Good pick. Good pick.
Not gonna lie, that's
Love
actually
that movie.
Good
that's a
pick.
good pick.
I love
Yo,
that.
did you? Were you scared of that evil bug?
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. he was
Dude,
scary,
low key,
low-key.
all the bugs were kind of like creepy. But yeah, I mean, I love the story. I love the plot. It was a good movie. And I watch it all the time. As a kid.
So do we want to recap our draft real quick, and then we'll give some honorable mentions and wrap it up?
Yeah, I had The Lion King, Jungle Book, Princess and the Frog, and Ratatouille.
That's a strong draft. That's a very strong draft.
Number one, Cars, Toy Story 3, Big Hero 6, and Moana.
I like it.
And then mine is The
What a
Incredibles,
recent, big time
Monsters
recent.
Inc. or Monsters University, all of them. Coco and A Bug's Life.
I like it. It's strong.
I don't think many people like mine, but I like mine, and that's all that matters. And so I went Aladdin, Hercules, Dumbo, and what was it? Beauty and the Beast.
Those are like
think Dumbo
those
sunk
are
your
like
draft.
Classics though.
I think Dumbo sunk your draft. I think you had a really good list, and Dumbo sunk your draft.
I like Dumbo
I
because it's a
agree.
personal.
Dumbo
is a personal
If you went like up instead of
No,
Dumbo,
I was
you'd
almost
be
looking.
winning.
I was almost looking at
Wall-E,
Pinocchio.
or Wall-E. Anything. If you went like a recent one, you would have.
like
I would have went Pinocchio probably over Dumbo, but I like Dumbo better.
Also
I just
bad-
I like Dumbo.
Nah.
I mean,
And I wanted to snatch
Cinderella,
it.
bro. You could go.
like I love.
I was thinking Little Mermaid.
I was
Little
thinking
Mermaid was
about
one of the
putting
ones I
Meet
did.
the Robinsons down just because
Meet the
I
Robinsons
fucking
pretty
love that
Yeah.
movie, dude.
The movie always weirded me out as a kid, low key. It was just like a little too weird for me.
I'm not gonna lie, I've like watched
That's
it.
what I would think about people with.
It was more good recently, but like Bug, like I think
respect
when
the
you're a
Bugs
kid, you're like animals, and you're just like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like cool seeing like them live.
Yeah.
All right.
Be, like,
How many honorable mentions?
I'll say 3.
Okay.
Give 3 honorable mentions. At most 3.
I'll give my 3 that are left on the board.
Yes.
Right? They're left on the board. So first one, I'll say Brave. I love Brave. It's a great movie.
Good movie.
Usually
Good pick.
underrated. I love it. Second one, I'll go Nightmare Before Christmas. That is a great movie. It's a great movie. You can watch it Christmas, you can watch it Halloween, or you can watch it whenever you want. It really is. And then 3, I'll throw in, for personal, I'll throw in Zootopia. I thought it was really good. I think the animation was good, and it was fast paced.
Yeah. I'm just gonna list mine because I have more than 3, but I'm not gonna talk about them, so I won't waste time. Lilo and Stitch, Bolt, Wall-E, Up, Brother Bear. I don't know if anybody remembers that one. That was all time for me.
Wow.
Oliver and Company is
Okay.
one of my favorites from the 80s. Stars Billy Joel. Shout out. And Princess Bride. Disney owns it. I don't know if it counts it. It's like top 5 movie for me.
Is Princess Bride animated?
No.
Okay.
Oh, this was animated draft?
was animated
Okay,
only.
so then shout out Princess Bride anyway. Good thing I didn't draft it.
No, good.
All right. Mine are. I did 4 because who cares? You know.
America.
Emperor's New Groove. That's a great movie. I love that movie.
That was
it
a
was
good movie.
hilarious.
That is a
too.
very good movie.
And what's the one voice actor? The big guy.
Cusco.
Yes, bro. I love that guy.
Patrick Warburton, bro.
Yes, I
He's
love
the
him.
beast.
And
Cusco,
then-
the poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Meet the Robinsons, because I watched that like so many times as a kid. And I thought it was like cool.
Like how they
and,
turned
like,
the villain good.
sciencey and,
I like
they're,
how they turned him good at
flying.
the end.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it.
And then Wall-E, I mean, it's
Fire.
Wall-E, bro.
Fire.
Yeah.
And then Up.
It's up there. Yeah.
Up won an Oscar.
Yeah, exactly. Up is
Also, the first 5 minutes of Up may be the most devastating thing I've ever seen in my life.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's facts.
I cried.
It's brutal, bro.
It puts you through so many emotions.
Oh,
You're happy.
And it
you're
didn't even
sad.
start yet, bro.
oh.
Oh man.
I think if I'm going to give my 3, it's going to be ones that have not been mentioned, at least I don't believe they have. Cinderella. I don't think anyone's mentioned
I
Cinderella.
like it. That should have been there instead of Dumbo,
Cinderella.
bro.
The Little Mermaid. That wasn't mentioned.
Yeah, I was
And in
thinking
all
about
fairness,
putting that down.
to me, because this is another connection one, The Fox and the Hound.
Oh, I should have drafted that. I watched that movie. That's probably like, I watched that movie so much as a kid.
I was half tempted to
I
draft
love
it
that
over
movie.
Dumbo.
I'm surprised Frozen is still up there. I can't lie. At least in
That's a girl movie,
honorable
bro.
mentions, though? I feel like it could.
Frozen, I would draft for the
It's
soundtrack.
just too new.
I get, but it's
It's
like
such a famous soundtrack. I'd draft for this.
that's
It's
why.
too new and
That's
it's
why.
too popular.
I don't even know the plot. I don't
you
remember
don't
the
wanna
plot
pick
at
that.
all. But it's just the soundtrack. It's just. Yes.
Shout out my boy.
The next pick that would have probably had would have been The Fox and the Hound. I was debating that over Dumbo, but I didn't know if it was too
Should have took
early.
that over Dumbo, dude.
I just like Dumbo because I think a lot of people know about Dumbo. And I relate a lot. A lot of people.
Yeah, like,
Dumbo
I've
doesn't
never
have like a
watched it.
positive connotation, bro.
Yeah, like
Yeah, it's just
like
it's just tough.
and
Dumbo
like,
also
my
I was gonna do
aged
Bambi.
bad.
I feel like.
In all fairness,
Dude,
Bambi.
that's
Bambi was one I was
feel
looking
like
at too.
That movie is beautiful.
My favorite pick in
That's,
the
like,
draft
slept on.
was Ratatouille. Was it 4th round?
Yeah, fourth round.
Ratatouille. That's fantastic.
I was either
love
going
That's not Brock Purdy right
It is,
there.
dude. It is, dude.
because The Emperor's New Groove I will never forget that movie. It's
That's a good movie.
a great movie.
Well, I think that wraps it up for us here. This is probably a long video, but I think we had a great time. Angela learned a little bit about Disney. We had a great draft. Had a
I
nice
didn't
little
even
debate.
know like some of these movies like were Disney. 'cause
I didn't either.
just like don't think about it.
Guess which one's Disney too? That's live action, or well, a regular movie. Remember the Titans.
Yeah,
It's a Disney movie.
Disney
Yeah,
movie.
it's on Disney Plus.
That would have been my number one, but it's not animated.
Remember the Titans.
Not my number one. Sunshine.
Disney's owning everything now.
bro.
It's a
That's
monopoly.
They own everything.
They got the whole board now. But until next time, we will see you next week. Great. I'm excited for the
Music
next script.
episode next week.
Might be.
If Angelo's here, music episode.
Might be.
Yes.
I mean, I should be here.
Might be a music episode.
episode.
do it, dude.
Maybe. Let's see.
Wait.
But we'll catch you next time. Have a great time. Have a great day. Have a great week.
Yeah.